Yeah.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus.
What up, bro?
Sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
What up? What up, y'all? Everybody doing, man? Got Julius Mays up in here, the kid's dad. Got Noble up in here, Chaos. We got Dr. Dub. We got Ricardo. Tight what's good? Tight dad. I'm just on here fucking around, man. I'm just gonna talk and dialogue. I ain't got nothing set up, not for the day. So yeah, you can call it a show if you want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just checking in with the squad, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Happy belated holidays to you as well, brother. New Year's is right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was on a Coach Condition. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I talked to him today earlier, man. Just talking about these fake ass niggas. Yeah, man. It's snowing like a motherfucker outside, man. What's up, Kareem? Not trick it, truck it. Kid's dad out there trucking. That's what's up, man. Everybody trucking, man. I'm just, you know me, running for my child support, doing what I do best. Couple more days to be 2022, man. Shit. Kwame, what up, man? Man, it's been an interesting year. Interesting year. And I learned a lot from these baby mama tears, I tell you. You know what I mean? These miserable motherfuckers. These motherfuckers need help. These motherfuckers need help. Shit. Everybody doing good, though? Yep. Yeah, it was an interesting year, man. These baby mama terrorists, man. That's why I tell y'all, man, stay away from these fake ass hoes, these fake ass niggas. These baby mama terrorists ain't shit. They more worried about you more than their own personal situation they got going on. That's how bad these baby mama terrorists is. You know what I mean? I ain't clipped dudes yet though. I ain't clipped that video yet, but I am. I ain't had time, but I'm gonna clip that video. Yeah, man, the family court shuffle. That shit was funny. Shit, he say, "How dare you put me on in the system? That's for niggas. That's for black men who won't be fathers, take care of their kids. I'm Irish pride. I shouldn't be on child support. Yep, but your ass went from $100,000 to motherfucking $600 ass apartment crack house. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all talk that uppity ass shit more, and this shit fall on your ass. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, it's wars me and all that shit. That's why I tell y'all, man, ain't no man is in for this shit. Yeah, Clifford. Yeah, that was the dance of the year, man. Oh man. Yeah, dance of the year. Shit. Julius say had my daughter since Christmas Day. Was supposed to have them till Friday. They mom hit me up, asked if they could come home tomorrow. I told her I'm gonna drop them off now. Shake my head. I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you. You know, I definitely feel you. I would never forget this ever in life. I would never.
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in the post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
I would never forget this shit. Hey, yeah, the child support shuffle. Hey, real talk. A lot of y'all felt that way too, though. Y'all felt that way too, though. Shit, y'all couldn't believe the bullshit. He talking to himself to the shoes. Damn, that shit. I would never. I would never. This the dance of the year, man. I gotta play one more time, man.
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in the post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
And then they put the words up there so y'all know what the fuck he was saying. Damn. But we the dumb niggas. That shit funny as fuck. Hey, man. Shit. But, man, I just want to come in here and talk to y'all for a little minute, man. I don't plan on staying too long, but if you do, whatever. What's up, Jaleel? Man, that shit funny as fuck. Oh, shit, man. I've been on YouTube all day watching different YouTube videos, shit coming in my timeline. People I ain't even subscribed to, never heard of, man. You got a lot of people that hate motherfuckers that call out truth. You got motherfuckers that call themselves proud simps. And you got dudes that talk about other cats in the black manosphere and outside of black manosphere and talking about they hate black women and the hatred towards black gay dudes and all that shit. What I get it. You want to get your attention. You want to get them black female likes and subscribe because everybody knows if you tickle a fake black bitch chin, you gonna get money regardless. Derrick Jackson's have proved that. You know what I'm saying? And all these Brother Polite proved that. Young Pharaoh proved that. And the rest of these other hotel simping force ass niggas proved that. So I get it. Y'all niggas have no type of integrity. So y'all think going against other content creators that's doing their thing on their end, you think that's supposed to get your shine and you still only got 1,000. I'm just saying, man, these motherfuckers ain't on shit. What's up, Lisa D? Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in. You know, I don't get y'all goof ass suckers. And then I'm steady getting a comment here and there talking about this new breed dude. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Talking about I understand why he didn't respond and he didn't want to stoop down to a level. Well, then what the fuck you tagged me for in the beginning for? That's what I'm saying. If you saying that he wasn't trying to get down to my level and all that shit, then why tag me in the first place? Why even make a response to pump and dump? So that's what I'm saying. These niggas are the most educated, dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. These females coming to trying to make excuses for this motherfucker. Just be honest and just say, look, he tagged you in there. He didn't expect you to say nothing back. He thought he can get away with it, and it didn't happen that way. So now he ain't got nothing to say. That's all. Make it simple as that. But don't come talking about some he don't stoop down to your level and all that shit, and you the one tag me to that piece of shit ass video you had. I didn't give a fuck about that video. Me and Ramil knew about that video months ago. We weren't going to talk about that garbage. It wasn't worth talking about. But since you want to tag me in the video, what the fuck? Shit. What's up, Devin? Shit. So that's what I'm saying, man. I don't get these jokers. I don't get them. But like I said, I told y'all from day one, I don't take these dudes seriously. Not at all. I don't. I don't take these dudes seriously at all. I realize when it comes to YouTube, a lot of them all do it for the same thing. They all trying to catch a bag. And they think, you know what I'm saying, losing their integrity to make shit work. Right. Why tag if you don't want to respond? That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't have tagged me in the first place. See, he thought I wasn't gonna say shit. He thought he wasn't gonna get a response. See, that's what he thought. You know what I mean? If he would never tag me, then I wouldn't have known nothing about it. If somebody would have told me about it, I wouldn't have said nothing because he didn't tag me in it. But since you tagged me in it, you wanted me to say something. But then when I respond, oh, I ain't stupid down to your level. Talk to the creator. That's why I say I don't take these hotel spiritual ass niggas seriously. These the fakest motherfuckers on the planet. Matter of fact, when I think of him, I think of this. This right here is what I think.
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in a post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
That's what I think of. These niggas are clowns. They make me laugh like a motherfucker. I think about the family court shuffle. Shit. Live Original, what's up? That's what I think about. That's why I say about all these niggas. Shit. But check this out, man. I heard about the Lapeef network getting shut down. You know what I mean? And then I heard Lil Big Nate YouTube got shut down. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on here? Lil Big Nate they already trying to shut him down. Why? Because he did the conference? I mean, what? He had to start a whole nother channel, and I think he was over 2,000 subscribers, and YouTube shut his page down, and the Lapeef Network shut his page down. They shut they page down. That shit crazy. Now allegedly, I didn't watch. They said some troll came up there playing porn, and that what got it shut down allegedly. So yeah, they shut down Little Big Nice. Go look it up. You ain't gonna see his shit. He got a new one. They shut it down too. I don't know why they shut down Little Big Nate shit, but they shut it down. He started a whole nother page. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when you watch a Lapeef show, they don't talk like I do. You know me, fuckity fuck, bitch, hoe ass, and everything else. And they shut this page down because some pussy ass troll, allegedly, because I didn't watch it, came up there and played some porn. And that automatically shut it down. No strike, no nothing. So hopefully get it back because he didn't do it. If that happened that way, he didn't do it. And, you know, on that note, I want to let y'all know, when y'all come on my platform, do not have your kids in the video. I don't want nobody's kids in the video. And the reason why I want the kids in the video, because I already have my content saying it's not for children. And since I see YouTube's being petty like this, flagging people's shit and taking their page down for fuck shit, I know they'll try to get me on some legit shit. So don't have your child on my page. Don't film them in the video because I don't want them saying, well, you say it's not a kid, but you got a kid in the video. Number 2, if you ain't gonna show your motherfucking face and I don't know you, you ain't coming on my platform. You ain't coming on the panel. Because you're not gonna come on here and troll my shit and put some porn shit up here. Some bitch, some hoe ass nigga put some shit on my shit and then my shit get shut down. I ain't having that. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna start doing, I'm 2022, I'll be doing talk. You'll be calling in. So 2022 will be call-ins. I want to be doing panels no more. You know what I mean? Unless I'm doing a one-on-one or some shit. You know. So I'm not gonna allow no other motherfucker fuck up my shit. Now, if I fuck up my shit, then I fuck up my shit, but not because of some other motherfucker. You know what I mean? So they start trying to do paddle. Yeah, remember $10 shit. Yeah, I'm not I ain't going. Another thing, and Yoga is up in here. Shout out Yoga. I talked to Yoga last week. He told me that some off the wall shit happened. A motherfucker actually came to a place of business where he was on some slick ass shit. And it seemed like they was trying to do some type of home invasion or robbery or some shit. And Yoga wasn't playing. And He took care of his business, called the police, and this motherfucker who came to him told him, "Oh, you the guy on YouTube to be on that fuck child support show." You got motherfuckers that watch this channel and seeing motherfuckers on here and going to the motherfuckers, not realizing the motherfucker didn't realize that it was Yoga Yoga till he came up on him and Yoga Yoga put him in his place. But before then, he thought he was just getting some average Joe, and the motherfucker actually came out and said, "You the dude on YouTube," and he even told the police when he got caught up, "Oh, I was just trying to get some child support advice." The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna open the screen, y'all, because like I said, I'm just fucking around and shit. Yoga, come on in right quick, man. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing no panels with new motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna let Yoga come and tell you, man. He hit me up like, call me ASAP, call me ASAP. You won't believe this bullshit. And I'm like, shit, let me call him back. It took me an hour because I'll take in some other shit. And when he told me that fuck shit, I said, what the fuck? Yeah, here go Yoga right here. I want him to tell it better than me, man. Yeah, for real. What's up, Yoga?
What it do, Judge Palm?
Man, G, I'm just seeing people platforms getting shut down unjustly and shit. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
man. You see how they doing it real quick on the
yeah,
holidays. What I notice is all the brothers in the manosphere who are speaking pro men. I noticed that all their numbers are just going down, even in the travel community. The numbers just going out of nowhere. And we like, why they numbers going down? Why everybody numbers going down? I think YouTube overall, everybody, the voices are getting bigger online on these platforms. KS is banging over 1 million. Y'all see what other folks are doing with these. Really, we got our own TV stations in our hand, and they're starting to neuter the microphones on this YouTube on across the board that we see. And another thing, you gonna have to do like send for the P Judge Palmer, go ahead and have that other phone, have it a call in, because all these trolls, or it could be these swirler groups, they can come in, put up an avatar, click the link on your channel, and then they could talk a little bit like they talking about child support or giving a view, and then already have they group of people online, 20, 30 people online, and then flash some porn, and then they all flag your channel right then, and then it's gone. And then you know they set you up like that by having these public links. So 2022, for everybody that's got a real message out here, that's making real moves out here with the YouTube platform that are really persuading and waking awareness up, y'all got to go to the call in. Y'all got to kind of damn move like the peas move. Go to that call in, and that's how Tariq do it. I see other people they do that call in, and that stops anybody, because it can be anybody over the world. Click on your link and show some porn.
yeah, and that's what I heard happen with the Lapeef network. And I'm like, I said, and my thing is, it's obvious that somebody else came on and did it, but I don't know how YouTube gonna look at that and say, well, yeah, it wasn't you, but they probably gonna say, well, it's still your page, it's your job to make sure that people like that don't come on. See, that's why I say I won't be doing no more panels, especially if I don't know your motherfucking ass.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be basically call-ins. It'll be for 2022.
I saw that
I
happen
already lost my.
I saw somebody lose
Go
their
ahead, bro.
channel in the expat travel network, and they was traveling down to the third world country, and some people on YouTube didn't like it. They got deported from the US, and they was down in that country. And so they was all Americanized, and they didn't like the brother online and ABC and D. And the brother was trying to be cool. He did like you did. You remember how you did it when a guy called you out? You said, "Hey, you did a show. Drop the link. Let's talk this out. If you making claims on me on YouTube." And the brother did a show like that. Hey, you making all these diss videos about me, about my travel on your page. I'm gonna do a specific show for you. Drop the link. Let's talk about it like men. He dropped the link. The guy them forward the link to his friends. They come on the panel, flash some porn, and immediately his channel got taken down the same way. So even if this is just awareness to everybody, even if you think you're gonna squash some beef on YouTube, these people even dropping lower, and you think you're gonna drop the link so y'all can talk about it one-on-one like man, and then they flash some BS, and then your channel taken down. And for brothers got real businesses, got merch going and all this, you got to protect yourselves. This just is showing us another level to the ugliness, the hate.
Man, let me ask you a question, bro. I want you to, well, not a question, but I want you to tell everybody what you told me that happened last week.
A couple days ago. I hope the brother is looking, because obviously he looks at the show. So I had a situation, somebody pop up at my place of business, but how the place of business is situated, it's not like somewhere where you can just walk up, it's a sidewalk or something. You only come into that place of business unless you got a tow truck, you dropping a car. It's a situation like that where it's junkyard / tow truck situation. So it ain't no walk up situation. So when we saw the cameras and stuff and saw who this coming up, like, hold on, they walking up, like, oh, this, and it was Christmas week. It's the day before Christmas or something like that. So walking up, like, where you walking from? So, run the doorbell, all that. I just tried to ignore them, like Jehovah's Witnesses, going to walk away. Then walk away, looking around the side of the building, the house and stuff. I'm like, hold on, doing a little snooping. So I pop out the side, kind of start them. Hey, what's up? What's going on? And he said, "Oh man, I'm here. So I won't give the exact story. I'm gonna just change some of the things." He said, "Yeah, man, I'm here to buy a hot air balloon." I'm like, "What? A hot air balloon? No, we don't even. This is a tow truck sale. What are you talking about? That don't even add up." And so he said something crazy like that. And so I walked kind of towards him a little bit more, and he says, "Hey, I think I know you from the internet." I said, "Hey man, you came here talking about you looking for a hot air balloon. That's all out of bounds, first off. Now you talking about you know me from online. Okay, you want any online trolls that's gonna pop up on folks and all this and that, talking about you knocking on the door, talking about you looking for hot air balloons. And then I it's tools all around. So I'm a carpenter, so I had my tool belt on me, for to talk in certain terms to everybody. So I had my tool belt on me. You feel me? And so when he saw I had my tool belt on me, he ran out from in front of the spot and ran next door. And so when I came on around the corner, I saw it was a car over there running with the lights on, and it was another dude. So I, moved on that way. That's my neighbor them there. So I moved that way. The other dude took off. So I said, oh, so it got serious. I told him, hey, you don't move at all. You need to stand still. You don't move. You just came knocked on my door talking about some damn internet, some YouTube shit, and you coming to look to buy hot air balloons. Nah, none of that adds up. So you got to pause for the calls. Then the other guy ran off. Boom. I alerted the neighbors guys next door and stuff. They boom, they see what's going on. Then we securing the whole little block right there until them people came. And so we had he had to pause for the calls or whatnot, because we just had to find out what's going on. This 2022, you don't pop up at nobody talking about, oh, I from YouTube, and you don't have no reason to come up to this place. It's too dangerous to do things like that. You need to have a reason. They be stealing Amazon packages, home invasions, a lot of stuff going on. And so the neighbors, them, we on the same page. They holding the fort down. We holding the fort down. And then when the people came, we attentively listen to what's going on. We want to know his full name, ID. We need to track. They tracked the friend down. The friend came. They got the friend. So they got all the IDs. We looking at the car, running the tag and all that. And then we listening to what he telling the police. He telling the police, oh, it wasn't like that. There's nothing bad. It ain't nothing like that. I just recognized the brother from the child support show. So me and the neighbor looking at each other like, what the fuck? Oh no, you don't come. Oh no, online? What is he? Some type of stalker or something? So we looking at the police like, y'all, you see this? What's going on? That's a bullshit excuse or whatnot. So they did their thing and ran backgrounds and all of that. But and that's why I hit you. I was just like, what? Somebody talking about from the show and told that to the people. Say, no, right. I told it to the people. And people, people asking me, you could be bigger than what you think. And I still asked them, I said, hey, look at this area. This ain't no sidewalk area. This business where you can't even walk up. This not even a business like that. Then he's talking about he looking for hot air balloons. Stop it. This day before Christmas, is robbery, stealing, folks getting desperate. Stop it. And one of the other officers was like, yeah, that you can't walk up to nobody with no cockamamie story and then say, oh, you look familiar. I seen you here. And so I let them handle their thing, because why your friend with you and running off? All that didn't make sense. None of it made sense. And so I let them handle and do their thing from there. I don't like to get them folks involved, but man, I hope nobody out there go to nobody. None of the brother YouTubers you see and come running up on them in the wrong way. You need to move how you normally need to move. You don't need to run up on a grown man, because in this time of day with this COVID and everything going on, everybody wearing masks. Man, folks out here armed. Everybody, grandmama's armed, uncle's armed.
Bro.
And it got real. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk though. He thought he didn't realize who he walked up on. See, he thought it was gonna be a random club, but then he saw you and he recognized who you was, man. That's why that mark, like, damn, that's you off YouTube, and then he tried to push the shit around. So
that's what we thinking. After looking at everything, we thinking they was coming. Oh, these some businesses here. They ain't lot going on. Maybe we can break in a car, this or that. We can, they be stealing catalytic converters off the bottom of a car. So fellas out there over the country, man, y'all know around the holidays when it get cold, they know everybody in the house. They go and clip your catalytic converter off from under your car, and it's like a little platinum in the catalytic converters. They go get $300, $400, $500. Everybody come out, crank up your car, and can't drive off.
I didn't know they still did that shit.
Yeah, so and we were looking back at that, because they was looking like the mechanic, dirty, bummy type. They was in a real beat up hoop, did like about the smoking and like that. So we looking like, okay, when the folks searched them and stuff, they had tools and stuff in the back. It was like, they might have been coming to see if they can steal or something. Then expect somebody to come out the side like that and pop out on them, and then they get out of it. Oh man, I think I know you from the Manosphere, man. Oh man, I be looking at the child support show. I'm going through the same things, and man, we just trying to do this and do. No, stop.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, man. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all need to stop trying to rob people and shit.
And they made me overhyped. They made me go into full out, hold down the fort mode. The minute they talking about the internet, what? Your internet stalker? Stop playing. I'm not playing no games.
What was that?
100%. Firebrand, what up, bro?
What's going on, man? I'm sorry. I got a little bit sidetracked. Yeah, so they taking out people's channels like that now, huh? That's what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, flash some porn real quick. Flash porn real quick and take it down.
Porn real quick. Yeah, I was thinking about putting together a channel myself sometime in the near future. It's just a time frame. Try to come up my own niche, basically, of some sort. But I guess the manosphere, as people want to call it, it's not really, they're not really that in favor of it, Go against the democratic principles. So.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Can I say something real quick? The angry bus driver. I never been on the brother show, but I do watch him. I think that's the brother with the beard. I don't know. But I be seeing angry bus driver somewhere, but he say he's suffering from COVID. Angry bus driver, go do this ASAP, or send your girl or somebody from the house to do this. Go down to Whole Foods or whatever city you in where they got the essential oils. You want to get the essential oil, clove, and you want to get the clove and oregano. Those two oils are antiviral. If you Google those two plants, they're antiviral. So they kill any viruses in the air. You want to take like 10 drops of the clove oil and the oregano oil, put it in a little bit of water in the pan on the stove, let it steam up. You want to go take deep breaths of that because it's going you want to take it all the way in your lungs and your capillaries and your sinuses, and it's going to kill all the viruses in your whole entire respiratory tract. It's kind of similar if you ever had a baby, a newborn baby, they're giving them the Brutal breathing treatments where they put the mask on their face, and that's how they clear up little babies when they infants, when they got colds. So you're going to kind of do the same thing. This will kill any virus on the planet. Oregano oil and clove oil. Get those 2 raw essential oils. And then you want to get the kind that you can ingest, the kind of essential oil you can ingest, and you drop a couple drops in your tea and put it up under your tongue. And when you breathe that in, you want to breathe that in for about 5 minutes and do that 3 times a day. That'll knock out cold, flu, anything. It's antiviral. So it's going to burn, and that's what it's going to do, burn any viruses in your lungs and in your throat passages. And that right there, I'm talking about instantly, and in 24 hours, you'll see what's up. So for the brother who say he's suffering with that illness, I'm not trying to call the name. I don't want your channel to be taken. You feel me, Judge Palmer?
Yeah.
He said that's not him. He said that's not him with the channel. That's not him.
Oh. Well, whoever that brother is that say they suffering from that, go do that now. Go get those 2 essential oils, clove, oregano oil. And if you Google those 2 oils, you're going to be like, wow, those are antiviral. If you got anybody out there got any essential oil guides, you look it up. Though, and if you look at any of the medicines that they have for these things, for the things that's going on, they have the basis of those drugs they have. They do the same thing that the clove and oregano do. They just synthesize it.
You know what? They couldn't be any happier that somebody said there was a variant. They already said this variant. The guy who invented the mRNA vaccine was on Fox News talking to Laura Ingraham, Dr. Robert W. Malone. He's the guy that invented this vaccine that they're using, and he is against the way that they're using this shit. He said himself that you cannot vaccinate your way out of a pandemic, which, to be told, he basically said that this Omicron variant is showing that this COVID virus is starting to get weaker. Most all pandemics turn into an endemic, which is basically saying this shit's never going to go away. It's going to be like the common cold and like the flu. So in other words, it may be more contagious, but it's going to be less severe. But they keep wanting to push these damn vaccines on everybody. I mean, most of the country is vaccinated, and they still tripping. Now, please tell me this ain't. They ain't gonna tell me this ain't about big pharma money and Bill Gates and them.
Well, everybody know now. Even the people when it first started, when everybody was like, "Well, you know, let me go ahead and do it anyway." Now, after a year, 2 years, and everybody see that all the lies they said and said, "Okay, well, do it every 6 months." Now you got to do a shot every year, and now everybody's starting to see. Hold on, man. So it is what it is.
100%.
So don't work anyway.
They straight lying to us. We know it. That's why folks is starting to get organized.
Say, hey, I'm gonna say this. Hey, Mr. Plum, I'm gonna get a shout out to you, bro. I be looking at your channel every day, and it's like while I live in Texas, I see the same thing. Everything you talk about, brother, I see it out here, brother.
Yeah, Texas ain't exempt, man. Texas fucked up too.
Man, I'm you know what I'm saying. I really come out of Galveston, right? You know what I'm saying, a little bit in Houston. Now I'm over here in the little area where everything. Because I look at your channel every day, brother. I look at your channel in Minister Jab. So it's like, man, I get on game every day, and it's like every year they go by, every day they go by, I be noticing that shit.
I mean, the thing about it is it's unfortunate that people will sit back and get mad, talk shit, talk about me and shit, but I'm like, you still can't prove me wrong. I mean, that's why
they can't.
It is what it is. You don't like what I'm talking about, don't watch it. Quit tagging. Don't tag my name. Don't tag
and me, I'm me. What I am, I understand everything you talking about, bro. Because it's like this. Me, I'm red pill, so I've been in the game. I've been kind of figuring this stuff out. I'm supposed to be getting my passport real soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go out on an adventure and enjoy my life because I only live one life. Because I already know what it is in the United States. We already know the black sisters against us. Right now, it's a war. It's against us. And like I just sat here and watched the dude get kicked out of the house today, living with a chick. And I'm like, man, like yesterday, brother, I was looking at your channel yesterday. I said, man, these guys speaking some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So I sat back and watched the guy get kicked out of the house today. I said, man, it's about to be a war.
He got kicked out of how he must have moved in with her.
Yep. And then everything you say, brother, it's 100% proof. Because I'm red pill and damn near part of the midtown community, and that's why I'm about to get my red. I'm not moving like how they moving around here. It's dangerous. Like why I'm living there right now, man. I done seen so many like murders like on the news, like because guys lost. They think women don't do no wrong. While I'm living there right
Yeah.
now, man, they are literally just killing a woman and blowing their brains out. I said, man,
That's what I'm
that
saying.
ain't the
Leave these bitches alone, man. And I don't mean
yeah.
to fuck bitches because you can't leave out the hoes. So you can't fuck these bitches and hoes. They ain't worth it.
Mm-mm.
They not worth it, man. That's why I say you got baby mama terrorists that's so worried about the father that they lose love, but they still worried about you instead of worried about their priority. These bitches don't
Yep.
have retards. These are children. These are toddlers. These motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
all they're about doing is destroy you. They would
Yep.
destroy their own kids to destroy you. They will destroy themselves, but as long as you destroy it, they look at it as a win. That's how dumb these motherfuckers are. I'm
Man,
telling
I'm gonna tell you like this, Mr. Punk. Hey, Punk. My
you. Yeah.
homeboy came by last night. My homeboy came by last night, brother. Man, hey, he was like, man, he was telling me, and I'm letting him know. I said, my nigga, like, hey, nigga, you make too much goddamn money to be getting disrespected by a chick you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be getting disrespected, even though they married, but hey, she don't benefit for shit. And then nigga came by, and hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. I put him on your channel. I let him see your channel, brother. I had to put him on game. Cause he got 3 kids. He paid child support for last his other 2 kids. And I had to put him on game. I said, I'm not gonna let my nigga be lost like this. So I put him on your channel. I said, man, look brother up. You know what I'm saying? I showed him your name and everything. So I said, look brother up, because he don't give you number knowledge. He ain't gonna give you no bullshit. He'll give you number knowledge.
No, 100%. 100%.
Why does this man why does this man allow his wife to disrespect him?
You know what it is? He a little bit older than me. He like 46. So he was taught, you know what I'm saying, when he was coming up in Houston, Fifth Ward, you know what I'm saying? A nigga take licks against a woman, whatever, but he wasn't taught, you know what I'm saying? Like he was
I'm
taught to
looking like
forgive.
Mr. Palmer. Not you
Was he
can
raised by his
forgive,
dad?
but you can forgive, but you also need to correct that behavior, because with anybody, male or female, if you let a person get away with disrespecting you and you don't check it the first time, they're gonna keep doing it. It's just like a
They always
child.
gonna
Kids will see what they can get away with.
right.
And I told a friend of mine, I told him
Yeah,
I had to teach him what red pill was, and he told me that don't exist. That's a blue pill comment. I
They
had to
do.
teach him. I said that's a blue pill comment.
yeah.
Baby, you baby blue right now, but fucking with
You
me,
taught
your ass gonna be
wait a minute,
crimson
you
red.
taught a dude a red pill.
Yes. I told him, I said, come into the light, my friend. Come. Because he's a very sweet person, very sweet. And me and him are really good friends. And he is the type of person, he's really nice, but at the same time, he's too nice. And I know that there are women who will take advantage of that.
Yes.
Oh,
You
they
know what I'm
do.
saying? Yeah, I don't
Hey,
like his girlfriend now. I want to beat her ass up now, but he won't let me. But that's
hey,
okay, because when
with me, I hate to cut you out. You know what I
Mhm.
do? I ain't got no good heart. I don't give them shit. I don't give them nothing. And I hate to say it like this, I don't give them nothing, because I'm not too sweet around the edges. So if you can't
well,
do whatever you do before, hey, no, I'm speaking from me, my point of
no,
view.
that's fine. What I was telling him was,
Yeah.
when it comes to women, because this is the thing. When I want male advice, I go to the source. I usually don't go to women. I go to men, because men know men, and I know women. I'm a woman, so I was telling him, I'm like, listen. When it comes to women, once you put your foot down, you don't lift not even the pinky toe. You want to know why?
Amen.
Because if
Amen.
you but now don't get me wrong. If you're wrong, that's different. But
Word.
if you're right, or
Right.
you might be wrong, but this is not the time or the place. If you do not put your foot down and you budge, she knows. Or for okay, so the next time I do something, I know he's gonna budge. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on doing
Yep.
it. When you put
Mhm.
your foot down, you put your foot down, and you keep it down.
That's a fact.
Period. You keep your foot down. You don't move. You don't
Can
budge,
I ask
because
you a
she has
question?
to learn to respect. Good.
Go ahead, Yoga.
Who do you think that your friend, the guy you talking about, young lady, who do you think
Mhm.
taught him that behavior that where he let people or let women, the woman run over him like that? Who you think taught him that?
He was not raised in a single parent household, if that's what you're asking. Because I know what you was going to. He wasn't raised in a
Wait a
single
minute.
parent household.
I'm asking you a direct question. Who do you think taught him that? You think his father taught him that or his mother?
That's
His
even
dad.
worse.
His dad.
His dad was the
Dad.
sucker. I'm sorry.
Well,
It-
listen.
Is
I'm
he
not
right
gonna
there?
disrespect his dad.
Is he right
No,
there?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay. Oh, okay.
no. But
Because we'll tell him.
But at the same time, he has a brother. His brother's not like that. So
He the oldest or the youngest? Who is
he's the
older?
youngest. He's the baby.
Yeah.
So, but you know, once
I have
again,
one more question.
go ahead.
Is it? I heard you said you said that you wanted to, lay hands on his girlfriend, but because she's taking advantage, doing him wrong, but he won't let you, right?
Well, it's not so much that he won't let me. I could do it if I want to, but it wouldn't make any sense because it's just like I'll use an example. It's just like if you have a sister.
Well, hold on. This my
boyfriend.
question is. Hold on. My question is it that I'm asking you, is it that you don't like how she's treating him because
I don't.
he's the type of man that'll let her? Is
Yeah,
it that you?
that's not
Is
fair.
it that you want? Is it that? Do you want to? I'm asking you this. Do you want to have that position to have control over him, or a man that you can do like that?
If I want, no. If I wanted the position of having control over him, it would make no sense for me to teach him what red pill or blue pill is. It would just make more sense for me to let him be blue pill because it would be more advantageous to me. I don't want to take advantage of anybody.
That's dangerous.
I used to be like him when I was younger because he's younger than me. I used to be like him. I used to be very nice, very soft. I've had people use me, take advantage of me, and I would let things slide because I didn't want to argue with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was not, but you get tired of people taking your kindness for weakness. I got tired of that shit. Real motherfucker.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
You know so much about if you know so much about red pill and blue pill, okay. I ain't trying to get too deep in your business. But okay, certain guys you meet, if you know they ain't no good, why would you still follow along with them?
What do you mean no good?
Like every I'm just saying, every woman I always meet a guy and they know they ain't no good and want to throw all men under the boat, like all black men is sorry. That's a disgrace, and that's why everything is this way it goes right now.
But I never said that. I never said all black men.
No, I never said you said that, but I'm just saying, like, you say you know about red pill and blue pill, and I'm exposing it right now. When you meet a blue pill dude, yeah, he gonna freak out and tell you this and tell you that, and he gonna probably beat the shit out of you and everything, and everything it depend on you. A blue pill, yes, an outrageous dude.
Well, that is not the case. That is not the case.
No. A real man will walk away from a situation instead of killing his woman. Because
I'm speaking on this particular individual.
Okay, my bad.
Because I at one point was so-called blue pill. I was very nice, but I was also young and I was very naive. So if the person is young and they're naive and they may be sometimes you're ignorant and you don't want to listen. Sometimes you have to, like with me, I'm very stubborn. So I had to see things for myself and I learned that way. But I also had people in my life at the time that did try to warn me, but because I'm stubborn, I had to see it for myself. So the same way there were people in my life that cared about me and gave me information like, hey, I don't think this is a good situation for you. I'm just paying it forward and doing the same thing because that's what you do when you care about somebody. And he's young. I know that at some point, and I believe in the Bible. I know that at some point God will open his eyes. The people that are around him are trying to open up his eyes to what's going on. And you can only be blind but for so long. So I have faith. I know that at some point, he'll make the right decision and do whatever it is that he needs. Like, this is the thing. If you're blue pill, you don't automatically become red pill. That is something that develops over time. I did not always.
Can you have him to watch this channel? You should have him to watch this channel or watch some other channels.
She said that first.
I'm gonna have to start him off with baby steps because I know if I hit him with this channel or hit him with Minister Jaff, he might have a heart attack.
He's gonna be smart.
That's what he needs,
brother.
That's what you want to keep him blue pill.
And I had,
you want to keep him blue pill.
I had to explain to him.
Start crying.
No, it's not that. You have when can't when you're feeding a baby. I'm using this as you can't just shove a whole McRib in their mouth. You have to start off with soft food and then build up.
Let me help you with something real fast. I mentor men. I've done it my whole life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't even. I have a 5-year-old. You have to use blunt force trauma with boys that are not going to adapt. So, like when you said earlier, right? You said
Then
y'all
I'm
want to
sorry
fight
to
this
cut you
girl.
off, but if that's the case, then wouldn't it be better for a man to be more blunt? Because with me, I've learned that with some people, when you're blunt with them, it makes them
But
even
but but
more.
but
They don't want to listen to you even more.
because you're a woman, you're not a guy.
But
You're
that's
a
my
woman.
whole point.
They're
Then
gonna
It's
you
do
not
that
your
with
place
you.
to. It's not your place to
Yeah,
talk to him about red or blue pill.
exactly. If
whoa,
I
whoa.
do
When
it,
it whoa,
when
whoa,
I do
let
it,
me say something. When it comes to women, wouldn't it make more sense for him to get advice from the source? I understand women in a
no,
way that none
no,
of you guys do.
no, no,
You're not a
Mm,
no,
source.
mm.
no,
You're not a
no.
source of being a
I
man.
know.
He got to talk to a man to know the source of being a man.
No,
Yes,
Blue
I'm
pill
not
and
trying
red
to
pill
yes.
not
teach.
about
Listen.
woman. It's about a man's
No,
I'm
no,
mentality.
no,
not
no.
trying.
I get
I'm
you.
not trying to
I get
teach
you.
him
It's
how
just a
to be a man. I'm
it's a
only
fundamental
trying to give him
misunderstanding about.
information about women. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to teach him how to be a man. That's not my place. But in
But
terms of learning
but
about
still, he
women,
can't have
because
that. He can't get that from a woman because you can't teach him his job. You understand? You
so
can't
I
teach him
can't
what he's
give him
supposed to do with his
information
body.
about women. So I can't give him information about women
No,
because,
no, no,
with
no.
all due
Mm-mm.
This is
respect,
what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying to you. Just listen. It's like if we like a scientist, right? We all benefit from what scientists do.
mhm,
We whatever they come up with, we get the cell phones and stuff. But at the end of the day, they speak a language that we don't speak. They understand something that we don't understand. These neuroscientists, these quantum physicists, they understand something that we don't understand. We are the scientists in this case. We know how to go about it. You don't know how to go about it. You can tell him the warning signs. You can tell him what to look for, but you can't tell him how to do his job. You understand?
that is what I mean. I probably communicated
Okay.
ineffectively.
All
That
right.
is what I mean. When it comes to women, with all due respect, y'all don't know. Y'all might know women. Y'all will never know women the way a woman knows women. Same thing. I don't know men like y'all know men. And the little bit I do know is confusing. I'm still in the process of learning. That is what I mean. When it comes to women, women know women. Me, I don't give a fuck about these bitches. So if a woman is doing something and a man may not peep the signs, I have no problem going up to him and being like, you need to watch out for that. I'm being honest. I have no problem being like, yo, you need to watch out for that. Oh, she's doing this and that. That means this. Or, oh, she's like that. I don't care. Because male or female, you should not deal with anybody or be with anybody if you do not have good intentions.
That's facts.
I wouldn't allow a woman to use a man or play a man because he's a man. What the fuck does that
You
have to
got
do
to
with
tell
anything?
the
That's
young
still a
ones, the
person.
young boys in your family. You gotta talk to the young boys in your family when they coming
Them
up, when they
niggas is
start to
lost.
get preteen.
It's worse. Well,
You gotta tell them. Your little cousins, your little nephews, you got to tell them. All your little boys in your family, you got to be the auntie that's gonna be taught real to them like that.
You don't even need to do that. You need to you need to expose the females that do the fuck shit, call the police, call the CPS. That's the part that we need to
Homeboys to do
see.
that.
That's the shit that's gonna make a
I tell
difference. We
my
don't
homeboys
really
to do that.
need you to talk to the boys more
I
than
tell
that.
my homeboys to wash their hands, or your BM won't let you be a father. Okay, keep it pushing. Unless
You
you got
know,
money to
the
do
Damn
best
right.
thing. You know the best thing to do. You know the best thing to do. If a woman not doing right, boot her the hell out. It ain't no
Yes.
point of killing. It ain't no point of. It ain't no point of killing her. And that's why I say that's why I don't like blue pills. Cause I didn't see
Well,
on the news,
some
man. They
niggas,
didn't put
for
it.
whatever
They no.
reason,
They
be
didn't put
stuck
in so
on a
many
bitch and
murders.
don't want to
It's
let him go.
ridiculous.
He right though.
No, it's
He right though. It be the blue pills that be killing them. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Because
that's
they
a
go
fact.
off the rails, they be a punk, and then they wake up one day, and then it's too much pressure, and then they kill these chicks, and they kill
That's
the
true.
children and
That's
shit.
true.
They wake up
that
too
what
late because
makes
they
the
don't want to
red
fucking
pill.
live.
We walk away. We walk away
We
like
leave.
when things not working out. We get the hell up out of there before things get worse.
I'll find
And
another one of you before
especially
you
these
find another
days,
one of me.
especially if you got something to lose and you got a good opportunity on your shoulders and she's not benefiting nothing, man, boot her the hell out. What's she gonna benefit after the day? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, golfer, she's
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna benefit nothing. She's not gonna benefit nothing. If men didn't exist no more, what would they do? They want to know the knowledge that we know. It took a man to walk through heaven and hell and rain and water to get the knowledge that we know. So if
Right.
men didn't exist no more, how would y'all make it? What kind of knowledge would
Right.
y'all give? It comes from the
You got
Most High. The knowledge we get comes from God. You got
That
to
is
be
a
in
fact.
tune with God to get the knowledge that
That
we
is a
know.
fact.
That's why it takes
That
a
is a
man to
fact.
teach a woman. A woman wouldn't ever know about God if it wasn't for men. That's why we got so many murders right now, and people sitting back being stupid and blue pilled as hell. Man, the crime rate went up, family violence, because we know this mess.
What do you mean in terms of not disagreeing with you, because biblically women are not supposed to be preachers. It's not a woman
No,
in God's
I'm
house.
gonna break it. Let me break some down to you. Let me break some down. I ain't never known no woman to take over no church. Now you got women taking over churches now. What a man supposed to run up churches? No, that's how bad things ain't got.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Women are not. Even the Bible says that. The Bible says a woman, and when it comes to God's house, a woman is supposed to be silent. A woman is not supposed to be a preacher. That is not her place. You can testify if you're a female. You can get up and testify. You can prophesy, but biblically, a woman is not supposed to be. She is not supposed to be a preacher. She is not.
Never.
I know that.
I like you, sister. You're aware. I like you, sister. You're aware.
My church, they don't have no female preachers. I don't know if y'all heard of it. Minister Jack knows of him. His name is Pastor Gino Jennings. That is the church. That is the
The popular guy that's been on.
Every now and then I'll drive all the way from New York to Philly and go and go and actually sit in the service as opposed to just watching it on YouTube. There ain't no female preachers. None.
Yeah, you supposed to be. Can't leave, man.
None whatsoever.
What's your name? A woman can't lead. A woman can't lead. A woman can't lead. You know, a mother trying to vote Camilla Harris in. If they haven't, I'm really getting the hell up out of here. Fuck Camilla Harris, man. Look how we got problems right now. Motherfuckers, weak ass niggas talking about get Camilla Harris in there. And we as men that's born. No, I'm not coming at you that way. But listen, what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that you are.
No, you got weak ass niggas. All right, go ahead. My bad. I apologize.
Biblically, when it comes to the household and when it comes to the church, women are not supposed to lead. Can a woman be a judge? Yes, she can. Can a woman be a teacher? Yes, she can. Can a woman run a company? Yes, she can. But when it comes to the household and the church, the man is the head, and that is the way God designed it.
Oh God.
The workplace, you could be a manager, you could be a supervisor, you could own a business. However, listen, if a woman is the CEO of her company, right, and her her husband works on fries at home, he's still the head. Don't matter. He's still the head. It's God first, then the wife and the husband, then the kids, then everybody else. In the house, it doesn't matter what the man does. In the household, the man is the head. But also, when it comes to men and women, they also have their roles. So a man is supposed to have leadership qualities, because if you don't have leadership qualities, how you gonna lead your wife? There's a certain criteria.
Well, let me speak to that, because you said something earlier about you wanted to fight the girlfriend, which I'm totally against.
I'm a female. I'm not gonna do it. If I was gonna do it, it would have been done already.
But the concept and the principle, the principle about it, if you fight his fights for him, he never gonna be a man. He'll never.
I'm not saying that I'm going to do it.
Well, you shouldn't even want to, because he has to learn how to be a man. He got to learn how to.
I know, but I'm not disagreeing with you, but that's just human. Like, if I see somebody picking with my friend or bullying my friend, I'm gonna want to jump in. Now, me jumping in doesn't solve anything, because that
the concept should be, if you don't stop fucking with him, he's gonna slap the shit out you. That's what your mindset should be. If you keep fucking with him, he's gonna slap you. You got to get him to that point. You got to get him around men. Yeah. Because women will walk all over him, or little girls will walk all over him. Yeah. Don't be fighting his fight.
I want to give a shout out to Big Mac, the fish for the $5 donation. He said we have to keep a focus on a mission. The only way to stay on purpose and ahead of drama, 100%. I want to give a shout out to Tim Howard V.
Oh yeah,
donation. He says, "Congratulations on the 7,000 subscribers, Mr. Palmer. Strong, cows gang, cows gang, cows gang." Tim Howard V. You know what? The thing about it is,
I'm gonna give you a clap too,
man. We hold up, Mr. Palmer. We need to celebrate this. We just jumped past success too fast. Congratulations on 7 subscribers, my brother. I appreciate you. That's my favorite part in life, is bigging up my brothers when they win. Shout out to Tim Howard the 5th too. That's
I'm surprised you don't have more. You should have way more, but
you gonna get more.
I'm too controversial.
That's the problem. Real quick, Mr. Palmer, I don't know if you got the article I sent you, but did you hear about the judge Nikita Blockton?
When you told me about it, I went to go look. I heard she cost my uncle Tom. I heard she cost my fat bitch or something like that, and they made it like
the lead attorney did a story on it. She was making fake internet profiles and following defendants and plaintiffs for certain cases that she was covering, and then giving the plaintiffs or defendants information. And she was doing something she had no business doing. Family court judge. Soon as I heard family court, I said, "Oh, it's a BMT." It's a baby mama terror.
Hey, let me ask you something. Once you as a woman try to change the rules, a lot of women try to change the court rules and everything, how things moving right now. I think they'll probably keep a lot of murders down. Since every man out here, we all preaching the game, trying to make a change. If you know about this, if you know about what we talking about, once you try to make a change for us, then.
But then it couldn't be just me. It would have to be me and a whole bunch of other women, and that's never gonna happen. When you do things like that, I give a fuck. I don't care. But when you think logically and you don't follow feminism, what do you get called? Anybody?
Pick me.
Not that I
Pick
give
me.
a fuck, but
Pick
it would
me.
have to be me and several other women that would have to be willing to come together to make those changes. That's never going to happen. Why? Because the family court system benefits women. It don't benefit me because I ain't got no kids, and it don't benefit me because I'm not, and nor would I ever be a baby mama terrorist. But there are more baby mama terrorists than non-terrorists.
And that's what I'm saying. And
there's power in numbers. The numbers aren't there.
A lot of females know that it's a benefit if they ever have to go to child support. Even the ones that don't have kids, even the one that do have kids, but you know what I'm saying, the father's in the picture, but they know they can always go over to that courtroom at any time before that child get 18 or 21, depending on the state, to get they just do.
Women know that it's an advantage. Every woman knows that they have an advantage in the family court system.
They know
I had an argument with my uncle because I was telling him, I'm like, yo, family court is biased against men. He tried to tell me, no, it's not. I said, okay. I called my aunt, told her about the conversation. She said, family court is biased against men. I said, nigga, how we got vaginas and we know.
And let me ask you this. Why do you think your uncle is like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know.
I don't know.
You watch your aunts and your grandmother and them. You see what happens. You know why. Nigga, if that nigga don't get in here and do what I want him to do, he ain't get nothing. I'm gonna get on him. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna call up his job. You know why? You know how you watched it.
I personally don't know the women he deals with, but I have plenty of uncles and they're not like that. Why he's the oddball out?
Right.
I can see if all my uncles are like that, but it's literally just this one. But I'm not gonna argue. You wanna know why I'm not gonna argue and go back and forth? I don't got no fucking kids. I don't have them issues. I don't have none of them issues. So I'm not gonna go back and forth with somebody and argue with somebody about the family court system because I don't be in fucking family court.
How young are you?
I'm 33.
33. You plan to get married or have children?
I mean, if it happens, it happens. As far as children, I'm pretty sure that if I do find somebody and settle down, that person's going to want kids. If they want kids and we're both financially stable and married, then sure, we can, not no more than 2 though, because kids are expensive. But if I never have kids and I never get married, I'm okay with that too, because everyone is not going to get married. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest.
Hey, that's dead. That's dead.
But I think having children is very overrated. Very overrated.
Yeah, if the man always taking a hit every time.
Hold on.
It has nothing to do.
Wait, one second. How you get here?
Me?
Yeah.
My parents fucking.
How would it be overrated for this?
My personal opinion is, when I say having children is overrated, what I mean is, if you never having kids, I have no children. I'm happy. I have no responsibilities. I can relax. I can enjoy my leisure time. Kids are a lot of responsibility. They are very time consuming. You have to have money. They are very expensive. In my opinion, having kids is overrated. People make it seem like if you don't have kids or if you don't want to have kids, there's something wrong with you. And I disagree.
No, that wasn't my point. It was just the overrated thing. It's just like,
I do think that having children is overrated.
But it's kind of how you got here. Well, it's exactly how you got here.
Listen, I didn't tell my mother and my father to fuck back in '88. That was their decision.
Well, you know what? You know when people say that, they didn't ask to be here, right? You say that, but then every day you don't leave.
So should I blow my brains out?
You was good with it.
How can I be good with something I had no choice into? So because I didn't ask to be here, and my parents,
if somebody took you, if you got in a car with somebody and they took you to a place you didn't want to be, you could call Uber and leave. But you choose for 33 years to stay.
So when I was in my daddy's nutsack, there was a way for me to get out.
You didn't. I didn't say you agreed. I just said after that, after you realized you didn't, you stayed. So just like a bad relationship.
What I'm saying is, should I commit suicide because I didn't ask to be here? Because I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to get at.
That is the way out. You shouldn't do it. But I'm just saying, I don't see how it's like you complaining when you still here. I don't understand that part.
I'm not complaining. I'm just voicing my opinion. I'm not going to commit suicide, but I don't have to have children because I feel like it is overrated.
I'm not debating the fact that it's expensive. It's long work. Only people that should have children is people that want to have children. I agree with you.
Yeah,
flat out.
That's my whole point.
And you right, you have your free will to be here to not be here, but the concept of it being overrated. And I'm pretty sure you don't think that you're a bad person. You've been here. It's produced
I'm not
you.
a bad person.
Right. Okay. I'm pretty sure you think you're a good person. The people that you've helped can't be that overrated, because when you've helped this person, you've assisted this person, it was a good thing. It was a miracle for them. Yes. Can't be that overrated
but
if you've
that
done
has
good things. You know
nothing
what I'm
to
saying?
do with me
It's just the
having
word
kids,
choices
though.
in what you say is
No,
certain
when I
people
say having children is overrated, that I'm using overrated because that's exactly what
as
having
a
children is
consumer
overrated.
experience, but it's a
Everyone
human
doesn't
experience for having it.
everyone doesn't have to have kids.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Most people
people tend to, not you, but people tend to shame people who don't want to have kids as if having kids is easy. Being a parent, I don't got no kids, but being a parent is hard.
It's extremely hard.
So if someone has a child and they know how hard it is to raise a kid, even when you have two parents, why would you make somebody feel bad because they may not want to take on such a tremendous responsibility? That is why I say it's overrated, because people make it seem like if you don't have kids, something's wrong with you. You're gonna grow old and die alone.
What I'm saying with you is I would use a different word. It's misunderstood.
But that word directly expresses how I feel about kids. I think it's overrated. It's not something that you have to do. I don't know any other word that can describe how I feel about having kids. There's nothing wrong with having children, but there's nothing wrong with not having them.
Hey, let me ask you something right quick. Let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. Are you on this channel to learn or give back to the women, or what these men talking about? This shit's popping up everywhere. We learn what the man is talking about. Are you trying to get knowledge off of us, or are you really trying to learn?
I'm trying,
because we don't need this mess now. Because we know number one, we trying to help, man, and we know number one, we got respect for you as a woman. But as you trying to learn from the man or try to get back to the women community, whatever they got going on is talking down on black men, how to mess with another black man life. Are you on this channel to learn? Or are you trying to get knowledge off us to bring back to the women to fucking black men up even more? That's number plain knowledge. I'm just saying,
Mr. Palmer, how I've been following you for quite some time. Do you think I'm a BMT in training?
Oh no.
Thank you.
No.
Do you think I'm an undercover? I can't talk. Undercover BMT spy?
No.
I wouldn't waste my time. I just got to work. I'm tired as fuck. I wouldn't even waste my time being on this live if that was the case. I have no children.
That's the only thing. I've seen you on this channel a few times. You solid to me, but as a man, and we know this game is that chicks change after that baby come. But you said you're not having a child, but after that baby come, it'd be a whole different chick. So you're right. Like I said, you solid though. Right. From what I see.
No, you're absolutely You're absolutely right. But I will say this: women who act like that are women who do not understand how detrimental it is for a child to have a father.
Indeed.
Majority of people, if you look at the statistics with kids who are raised without a father, not for nothing, statistically, children raised by single fathers come out way better than children raised by single mothers.
That's a fact.
Fathers are detrimental. Any woman who thinks that if you're in a position to where you have no choice, you're a widow, your child's father died, that's something completely different. You have no choice but to do it on your own. But when you could have the father, or the father wants to be there and you don't allow him to be there, you're literally shitting on your kid.
Yeah.
And that's what I say about
you're shitting on your kid. And if society also downplays the importance of father. Society does it. Mother's Day comes around, you can have a whack ass mom. She's getting roses. But when you have a good father who kept the lights on, clothes and food, it's like, hey, dad, here's the time.
Yeah, fathers get a lot of disrespect because they don't give extra. Not when we do what we're supposed to do to keep you breathing.
But you have fathers who do extra.
Yeah, and I'm not dismissing them. I'm just saying you got a lot of dads that do their job in terms of keeping their household alive. Like this, like people don't die. When you keeping you alive for 12 consecutive months, 24 consecutive months, the lights on, your bellies is full, and these men are getting disrespected and undermined as husbands, as baby fathers, as dads, because you're not getting extra the brand new iPhone or the new game they come out,
that's ridiculous.
Or the new weave because it came on TV and she want to be like that's why I get pissed off.
No,
if a woman has a legitimate legitimate complaint about a man not doing his job, I'm with you because that's his job. Leadership in men is a big deal to me.
That's the thing. Women want praise for doing something that they are supposed to do. You chose to have the baby.
Indeed.
So you taking care of your baby. Why should I give you a round of applause? You chose to have the baby. Whereas men, y'all really don't have no choice. If she keep it, she keep it. So if men don't get praised for doing what they're supposed to do, I don't understand why women get praised.
Indeed. I agree.
I don't tell everybody Happy Mother's Day.
You said every male ain't a man. Some men raise bitch ass. Fucking facts.
That is true.
That's because
That is
that's
true.
because they want to be bitch ass niggas.
And that's Ronald Haskins from the other day. Shout out to Ronald. It was a good build over there.
Earlier, Ernest said that his guy was 46 and he let his wife run over. I'm 42. I don't let no bitch run me. That's why I went through shit. You know what I'm saying? When I went on about my bitch, because I don't play that goof ass shit, man. And
But
I'm like,
men
I'm not
also have to pay attention to the signs. I keep telling some of these niggas the same shit. Like when you see red flags, you have to pay attention because I know a lot of people, male and female, who if you ask them if there were signs, they'll tell you there were some signs, but they just didn't pay attention to it. I know a lot of men who had everything going for themselves until a bitch came along.
Yep. Knock
Yeah.
me down.
A lot of men who had everything going for themselves, had all the and until a bitch came along. And because you didn't put your foot down, or because you had no dick discipline, you know what I'm saying? Or because you just and because you just, a woman can be a man's greatest downfall, and sometimes there is no recovery. Whereas a woman, if she fucks up and she picks the wrong man, she gets welfare.
She be knowing the nigga she choosing. Nah, I ain't trying to cut you out. They be knowing the women they be knowing the men they be choosing. Like, come on now.
I dated guys that weren't the best, but at the same time, I picked them.
Yeah, and then number one,
accountability.
Okay.
And once you take accountability for the choices that you made, you look back on those choices and you try to make better choices moving forward. Now, the difference between me and a lot of bitches is I'm not stupid enough to have no baby by no nigga that's not my fucking husband. That right there, waiting until, not saying that marriage is a quick fix or nothing like that. I understand people get divorces, but at the very least, you can say you tried to do it right. If you got married and then you had a child, you can at least tell your child, hey, I tried to do it right and it just didn't work out. As opposed to you didn't even make the attempt. And instead of something going from good to bad, it went from bad to worse.
I feel that. Hey, I'm trying to think the name of that, or I'm gonna say, baby, we can try again. Try.
But I know a couple men where a bitch was the downfall.
You know what?
And who you pick to have kids by, who you pick to marry, people have no clue how imperative it is to pick the right person. And if you cannot find the right person, because sometimes you never find the right person with the way things are going out. If you can't find the right person, it's better to be by yourself, right? It's better to be by yourself and be happy than to settle for something you don't want and to be miserable, because you can be with someone and still feel alone.
That right person concept is so.
Still feel
go ahead, Mr. Plum. Go ahead, Mr. Plum.
I was read what Ron said, and a lot of these bitches think like that. Ron said, that's why I hate when women say, I want a man like my father. And then he just said, when I met him, the woman was running the house. That's why. They don't want no motherfucking man to be in the lead. They want a man that can be a robot, a sucker. He just do everything physical as a man, but he don't run the household. Yeah. Right. Them are suckers. You know,
straight lanes in the game.
Right.
And that's a real woman don't want a man. A real woman don't even want a man that would let her walk all over him. That shit is unattractive. Not for nothing. A real woman, a big turn on is when a man put you in your place. Like, hey, chill out.
I'm so tired of hearing that shit. I'm so tired of hearing that fucking shit. I hate hearing that shit. You get the response, you get the little. I hate that shit. Nigga, get yourself together before the fuck I get to you. Motherfucker got time to be walking around with nobody else. You're not my daughter. Get your shit together before the fuck you get to that shit.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we're humans.
I'm not. It's not at you, but it's just like I hate that. Yeah, I'm good. I get it. It's kinky. It's whatever. I get it. She'll want nut more. I get that.
Not so much kinky, but humans, right? Male or female. Like a woman may deal with a man and he may speak to her in a manner that she don't like, and she may have to check him like, hey, listen, me and you, you're my man, you're my husband. I'm not just your employee or your slave. You have to talk to me with a certain level of respect, especially if I'm giving that to you. Respect is something that's mutual on both sides. So in the event that a woman may get because women we're emotional. A woman may get emotional, she may get a little rambunctious, and you may be like, hey, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Not so much that she's doing that all the time or she has a habit of it or it's a tendency, you know what I'm saying? But It happens. Even in the best of relationships, it can happen. And that's when the person, it's like, okay, you know what? I probably spoke out of turn, or maybe I should have spoke to you when I was calmer and not upset. Because we're human; those things happen. But it should not be an all the time thing, and it should not be something that's a habit.
Well, again,
100%.
I was going back to what you were saying about picking the right person. I don't. It's like the variables in that is mind-boggling. It's billions of people in here. It's a lot of countries. Picking the right person is not going to help you. You have to pick the right system, and you got to understand that system is going to come with some things that it's not going to be in line with your happiness. Relationships and marriage is not about happiness. It's about duty. It's about a responsibility.
You should be happy if both people are doing their duties. Would they both be happy?
No happy.
Have to elaborate.
Happiness.
So you
happiness,
should be. Go ahead.
Happiness. If we're gonna go there, happiness and fulfillment are very distinct things.
Mm-hmm.
You can be happy and not fulfill your purpose. It's a lot of niggas that's happy being losers. There's a lot of niggas happy not fulfilling for not meeting their potential. It's a lot of fuck a happiness. Be fulfilled in terms of you served your purpose. You've done what you needed to do. You've solved the problem in your life. If not the
can
one
you not
that
have both?
You can, and that's the point.
Okay.
Once you pick you can pick one and not get the other, but the other one can get you the other one. Like you can go to a store. You can go, like if you got a store in New York or you got a store in Atlanta. You may have a store. Yeah, Atlanta may have both the stores. New York may only have one. Fulfillment to get you both. When you just I don't want to do it if it's not going to make me happy. That doesn't solve anything, especially when you do it in an area that doesn't have anything to do with it. Marriage, when you go look up the words, marriage is only for giving birth to children. The word marry, M-A-R-R-Y, means to give offspring. It has nothing to do with happiness.
I don't know what your religious belief is. So, is that biblical?
No. I'm talking strictly etymology and grammar. The word marry means to give offspring. It means solely that's what the word actually mees. So when people conflate the two things,
they shouldn't get married.
No, you're not marrying. What do we say about a child? What do we say about a marriage? But
this is what I'm saying. Our beliefs are different.
No. I'm not talking beliefs. I'm talking straight grammar. We say marriage is the coming together of two people. Well, that's a child. A child is literally the coming together of two people. The word marry actually means to give offspring. That's what it literally means.
But you see, in my religious belief, whether there are children involved or not, once you get married, there's a covenant, and you're no longer two but one flesh. Whether you ever have kids or you don't.
Yes, because a child is coming. You are the same person. Yes, my son is me. My son is him
but what I'm
and his mom.
Is in my belief, in my religion.
That's what it is in Christianity. That's what it is in Islam. That's what it is in Judaism. That's what it is in Catholicism. That's what it is in Yoruba.
When the Bible talks about people getting married, if they never have children, the fact that they are married and there's a covenant, they are no longer two but one flesh, whether they ever have children or not.
Yes. No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The misunderstanding is because when you sit down with the Bible, there are 6 other books you're supposed to sit down with their Bible.
I know I have the Bible that has the 6 missing books.
So, all right, good. So long as you know that. So the word marry means to give. So they're not married until they have a child. Marrying is not a ceremony. It's not a ceremony. It's not a ceremony.
The Bible
what we call relationships and dating is marriage back then. That's why they have something called arranged marriages. They're already married. The 2 children are already put together before they get there.
Biblically?
So they're yes.
So you're gonna have to show me that, because from what I was taught, my teacher's a great teacher. That's not true.
Etymology, parsing, and syntax. A lot of people think they understand it, but they don't understand etymology, parsing, and syntax. You got to know what words mean. But the word marry means to give offspring. That's what it actually means. And I found this out looking up monogamy. Monogamy is having one child in your lifetime with one person. That's what monogamy is. Mono means one. Gami means to marry. Marry means to give offspring.
Okay.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know. So you got a chick that got 2 babies. You got a chick that got 2 babies, 2 different niggas talking about I want monogamy. Man, you don't qualify. You're not good enough for monogamy.
I said something about I personally don't believe that people should be having kids by more than one person.
You shouldn't. There's no reason to do that.
I said it makes you look like a hoe. You know, I know some people got offended. And everyone is entitled to their opinion. So I know that everyone doesn't think or believe what I believe. So that's fine. But in all honesty, when you have kids by more than one person, now I could see if a widow and a widower come together and they had kids from a previous marriage. They were married, but whoever they were married to passed away. Y'all come together, y'all want to have a kid, that's different. But that's not what's going on nowadays. When you have kids by more than
I think she froze up.
when you have kids by more than one person, you're creating broken homes because how exactly kids turn out best statistically when they are raised in a household with both the biological mother and father. Children who are raised by step parents usually turn out statistically they don't turn out any better than children raised by single parents. And being raised with your step parent, that's a whole nother heap of problem. That's why a lot of kids end up getting fucking touched on. Because usually it's if it's not a family member, it's usually the mother's boyfriend. Me personally, I don't believe people.
Man, they be knowing these dudes is homosexual.
Boyfriend or girlfriend around their kid. I'm not a fan of it. Teach their own. But I know if I ever have kids, if it doesn't work out with the father, I'm not bringing anybody around.
I don't want this from my mouth. Mary, verb.
Can y'all hear me?
13th century. Marian.
I don't think
Of parents or supervisors. To give, in parentheses, offspring in marriage. That's what it means, Mr. Goodbread. I do etymology. I know what I'm talking about. It was cute, though.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
That was it. That's all I had to say. I'm good. As long as he can see it for himself. It don't mean to marriage. That's not what it means.
Man, hey, forget marriage. Marriage don't benefit no man. It don't benefit nobody in these times.
Well, it benefits because at the end of the day, the system. We here. We here because of marriage. And I get what you're saying, how they fucking how they've taken marriage and just monopolized the bullshit and made us not really want to get married and made us pay an extra tax just to be with each other. But at the end of the day, we can hear you the whole time, sis.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear y'all.
Go ahead. My bad.
But it's to our benefit to marry because our power, like I be trying to tell people when it comes to people keep talking about money, crypto, NFTs, gold. Like, bro, the number one commodity on the planet is blood. Gold cannot learn how to type. Gold can't learn how to build a bridge. You can. You the number one money in the world. And what we can
nowadays
do
it does.
More people. Gold don't know how to think. It can't do anything. None of these different aspects, none of these different asset classes is more valuable than you. But when we can produce more people that can be competent, we can always position ourselves. And now they made it so contentious as it relates to us creating each other. People don't want to create, but you literally don't want to make money. We literally don't want to create wealth because we don't want to get married no more. We don't want to have children. And you
hey, bro.
Yeah, is this a biblical definition though?
I ain't trying to talk on none of y'all. You got people they don't even have kids, and there's so many hours you put in and the good job that you got and the money that you make. It's like damn near you are on child support and you ain't even gotta have no kids because the more money you make, it's benefiting another welfare motherfucker.
Yes,
so there's more than one definition from what it's saying. Hey, you are right.
No, but that's why I say etymology. You have to
also in translative to enter into conjugal state. Take husband or wife. So marriage means to take a husband or wife as well.
So when you're looking at
etymology, you ain't gotta be my bad.
Go ahead. When you're looking at etymology, you have to look at the time slot first. You look at the word, and you look at the part of speech, which is the verb. Then anytime you see the first definition, that's the initial reason. It's giving you time to point to you to look at time first. So it meant that second definition also in intransitive means something. It meant the first one first. That's what it actually means. So what you're seeing after that is connotative meanings. So you have denotative meanings, then you have connotative meanings. I didn't know none of this stuff either. I went to high school, didn't know what etymology was, didn't know what parsing or syntax was. I had no idea. So I ain't
let me ask you something. Let me ask y'all something, man. Okay, say for the guys that don't have kids and you put in so much time and then you get your taxes back, you only get like a little amount back and have your money go towards somebody else. Now, how do y'all feel about that?
In terms of taxes paying for welfare?
Yeah.
I don't know if you meant that for all of us or just them.
Yeah, the ones that's out there just fucking up men's lives and everything. And man, you could have a single man that ain't got kids, and he putting in more hours to be a truck driver, and the hours he put in, he get his taxes back, and he ain't got no kids to file for to get his money back, and them motherfuckers take all the money. That's how dirty the system is.
Kids should get a tax incentive for being. I think you should get a tax incentive for being sexually responsible. I don't like the fact that my tax money goes to or towards people who are reckless with their dicks and pussies. Yeah. I don't think that my money should have to take care. I don't got no kids, so why should my tax money have to take care? Now, don't get me wrong. I know that there are some people who have situations. You have married couples who the pandemic happened, one or both parents lost their jobs. I get that. Helping them out until they get on their feet, that's fine. But I don't think that my tax money should have to go to a, what you call it, Mr. Palmer? Our watermelonisha? Walmart I don't feel like my watermelonisha. I don't feel like my tax money should benefit people who are sexually irresponsible, and then they still turn right back around and have yet another kid. Like I heard somebody say that telling people that they shouldn't have kids if they can't afford them is eugenics. No, it's not. It's common sense. Kids cost money. If you are not financially capable of having a baby, you should not have one. You shouldn't be able to have a baby just because you feel like it.
Many have kids for the wrong reasons. That's the problem. Many have children for the wrong reasons. You got a lot of women who have kids with a guy who don't want kids, but they want it because they want a piece of him and hoping that that's going to keep that man around. And people should still realize.
You want to see how fast a man can run? You want to know if he played track in high school? Tell him your period.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
That motherfucker gone.
and motherfuckers actually think that okay, you run the child support and you putting on child, you think that's gonna keep them around. That motherfucker don't give a fuck. If they don't want to be bothered with your funky ass, they not gonna fuck with you regardless of what you say, do, regardless what you try to use the kids on. If a motherfucker got his veins cold, he don't give a fuck. It's just what it is. And it's sad that these motherfuckers
child support and spend no time with the kids.
Hey man, Walmart. Go to Walmart. If you feel the child support,
Amazon too. Shit.
I don't feel sorry for no baby mama tears that put men on child support for bad relationships and didn't holler, this ain't enough. But that's what you went for. So if you only got 500 in the blunder mouth, my suggestion is Walmart is always hiring. Get you another job.
If a man tells you he don't want the kid, you should. If he tells you he don't want it, he not ready, you shouldn't keep it. And if you do choose to keep it, you should be ready and willing to raise that child on your own, and you should not bother that man.
Exactly. But unfortunately, they go back and forth to court. They try to cause some unnecessary havoc, but they don't realize that this child's supposed to run out through time. And once it run out,
if he says he wants it, then when you have the baby, he switch up. That's different. But if the motherfucker lets you know from the beginning, I don't want it. Like, you cannot make somebody do something that they don't want to do. This is exactly why I don't agree with child support. I understand it, but I don't agree because
the problem with that is most of our people grow up seeing somebody, their mothers, their black mothers, making somebody do what they don't want them to do. That's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, just like Ron said, he said that the girl or the woman said, I want a woman like my daddy because her daddy was a suck ass nigga. That's all I do. But you know what though? That right there, if I was Ronald and I'm saying some shit like that, I'll cut ass off right then and there. I don't want, because I ain't that nigga. Let me go and cut the ass off because you want somebody like that. Real quick.
As soon as you find out daddy's a sucker, I'm out.
I'm gone.
And if daddy's a man, don't take no shit.
That's what I mean by, as men, we definitely have to do our due diligence to find out who the fuck we're dealing with. Because if
I don't think a man is
and he a hoe, I'm going about my business.
I don't think a man is I don't think any man can truly be happy letting a woman lead him or run all over him. How the fuck are you, as a man, how are you happy when you wear the panties in a relationship and this bitch got on the boxer briefs?
Because he was like that with his mama.
Indeed.
That's why.
Yep.
That's why. He wasn't around no male figures that was a strong male. He was around his mama. And most guys who been around that type of mama deals with that type of bitch. That's most of the time, not all, but most of the time that's usually how it is. And they raise their son to be the same way, and they think that's alpha. That's why a lot of these dudes, They call themselves alphas and rare pills and date coach. They all full of shit. I don't these niggas are liars and suckers. They don't know what the fuck
That's
they
a
talking
fact.
about, man.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
fact. One
saying?
of my
They
friends was
express
saying
they
that.
Mr. Palmer, your brother had a great show today. Coach the Connection. Shout out to
yeah, he
him.
said he was going live. I talked to him earlier today, man. How was it?
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope, man. One of the questions he brought up based off the stuff that happened with Lapeef and everything. Shout out to Lapeef and on all of them. They dope too. Is he asked the question. One of his main questions he was asking was, how do the brothers feel about the attack on masculinity? And I was just looking. I was listening to it, and I had my, I always got my little 2 cents. But I was thinking, like in a household, like myself, right? If I'm with my cousins, if I'm with any of my homeboys, I'm not gonna let them buy shit, or I'm not gonna let them do stuff that they're not supposed to do. And what the attack on masculinity is when, like I always say, 72% of all retail is from females. The attack on masculinity is not as personal as we think it is. It's just when a man is there, we're not gonna let you buy dumb shit. And why females participate in it, and why you see a chick that want a dad like a nigga like her daddy who's a pushover, is because men in leadership and masculinity represents no or not yet. And I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say not yet. And if you have a value system, I want quick fix, instant gratification. I want to feel good right now, so I can feel like. Then that's what they're in it for. Because it's never about why are the Illuminati or why they doing what they do. They doing what they do because that's what they're supposed to do. My problem is, why the fuck are you helping them and you supposed to be right here with me? Why are you helping them? So what's in it for her? What's in it for her is I get my quick fix, instant gratification. Men, for black females and U.S. females, period, and for mainly them and U.S. females in the U.K., that men represent a restriction or a hindrance to their instant gratification and quick fix. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
and they don't understand. It seems small, but they are not thinking about the long run. Then they allow masculinity to be broke down.
They never think about the long run.
Exactly, because you into quick fix, instant gratification. You allowing masculinity in your own life to be taken away from you. You allowing your protection to be taken away from you. Because anybody watching this know that if I got a daughter, if me personally, or you personally, or Perfect Blackness or Yoga, if we got a daughter or girlfriend and some fuck nigga is in front of her face trying to sell her something, we're not having it. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
But they want to isolate her, have her by herself, so they can sell our daughters and they can sell our wives whenever they want. And that's what people are not talking about. It's not as personal as it seems. Of course, it's a bigger picture. They want to be able to kill them. But from a metric standpoint, if I don't have a dude that's going to interrupt my sales pitch or my sales presentation, if I don't have that thing there, I can make more money and I can scale up my profits. That's what I was thinking about when he was saying that. But their conversation was going in another direction. I didn't want to jump back in. But it was a dope conversation. Definitely go check it out. He's a very valuable brother to the space.
I'll be watching this shit, man. I want to give a shout out to XL Pro for the $5 cash app. He says facts over feelings. Salute. Appreciate you, brother. I also want to give a shout out to my boy God Body 99 for the $2 donation. He says salute. Appreciate you, my brother.
His facts over feelings comment is a fact. There's a place for feelings and emotions, and I think that there's a place for logic as well. I hate when you say something logical and you say something that makes sense, and somebody comes with their feelings.
I feel
my
like
God.
I
I had a nigga tell me I'm mean, and I was just like, how? Because you say things misjudgmental. Because I said that you shouldn't have kids by more than one person, and you got 4 kids by 3 women. That's not me being mean. That's telling you the truth. Judgmental, nigga. It's the truth. You listen. You take it how you want to take. You telling me you feel like I'm mean because I'm telling you the truth. I'm confused as to how. How?
Yep.
Even if I'm mean, even if you say I'm mean, right? Am I wrong?
Indeed.
But you probably will not admit that I'm right, because admitting that I'm right would mean that somewhere along the lines you made some pretty poor choices. And we all make mistakes. I do not see what is so wrong about saying, yo, I fucked up and I made a bad choice. It don't make no sense for me to have a whole uterus, and I am more willing to take accountability than a grown ass man. Because if it's one thing bitches will dodge, it's accountability. That's a fact. Women don't like to take accountability. Bitches will
There's some
break out and
males. There's some
hide
males that are bitches too.
accountability.
There's a lot of males that are
Yes, and I'm
bitches
just
too.
like, yo, if you fuck up, say you fucked up. Why? Because we all fuck up. What is the harm in saying you made a mistake?
What's the harm in
You're
saying I'm
me.
not good enough? What's the harm in saying I'm not good enough when I'm not? People have
That's
so-called
true.
black people have a serious problem with admitting that they're not good enough, as if there's no tomorrow. As if I'm not good enough now, I don't have no opportunity to change it. As long as you
Yeah,
breathe, you got an
you may not
opportunity
be
to
good
change it.
enough today, but that doesn't mean that you can't work on it and be you know what I'm saying?
Indeed,
You can continuously work and progress and become a better person. I don't understand. And this is
it's one of the
exactly
most
why the
freeing
black
things.
community is the way
Go
it
ahead,
is.
go ahead. I won't cut you away. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's why that is why the black community is the way it is. No accountability. You know how many people tell you don't gotta be married to have a baby. No, bitch, you don't have to be married to have a baby. And that's why you had that elaborate baby shower. But that wedding
To
was never
have a
fun.
baby like a baby's a sandwich. It's about consumerism.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing I talk
Like
about. That's the same way they act when they go to the chop chop. Y'all know what the chop chop is when they do the abortion. It's nothing to them. They don't. It's just nothing. They call it in Chicago. They call it. They
Are you
call it.
serious? That shit is horrible.
they call it
People who
that
live in
Wow.
Chicago know that when they hear about going to the chop chop, they mean it's going to do abortion. They've been doing that for a long since the 80s. They call it the chop chop. Now I don't know if they still call it
You
that,
know
but
what?
they call it
Y'all,
chop chop.
y'all the
Yeah,
city from y'all the same city that produced Corey Holcomb, so it makes sense. That nigga got
Exactly.
the
that
funniest
nigga is
abortion jokes in the world, bro.
hilarious.
Hey, shout out to Sean
That
Perry.
nigga is
Shout out to
hilarious.
he said, Mr. Palmer, and panel, great discussion. Shout out to you, brother. I was just coming to talk some shit today, man. I want y'all to see something. Now, y'all remember that I did the Christmas Eve with what's his name? What's the dude name? Clifford Burns, the one that X'd out his ex-wife on Christmas Eve. I want y'all to take a look at this baby mama terrorist who X'd out her boyfriend on Christmas Eve.
Where the fuck she
Smiles.
this bitch went
Listen,
medieval. Oh my god.
yeah, the woman smiles. Yeah, woman smiles in mugshot after being charged with stabbing boyfriend to death with a sword on Christmas Eve. This month, 2021. This her. She smiled like a motherfucker, ain't she? Smiled
Sure, I
like a
thought it was a
motherfucker.
Facebook. I thought it was a Facebook picture. That's
It
her.
looked like a
That's the mug
passport
shot.
photo. She looked like she going to
No, it's the
Paris
mugshot.
right now.
It's the mugshot.
She ape shit crazy. She crazy. How? I figure you get into that
32.
age.
She 32.
Where the fuck did she get a sword from? Who
Nigga.
has that in the house?
Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon.
Yo, if somebody killed me with an Amazon sword, I'll be pissed. That's crazy.
But it's just like, why? Why? Like, what could somebody do that is that bad to where you have to throw your whole life away? She don't give a fuck. You could tell. Like,
No, she
it's
don't.
not a fuck
She
given in
definitely
this
don't.
picture. I'm looking for some fucks. I don't see none in this picture.
Now this something. I think this, and I want y'all to check this out. A 32-year-old. She was 32 years old, so she wasn't a kid. She wasn't no 21-year-old. 32-year-old Missouri woman was arrested late on Christmas Eve night on suspicion of stabbing her boyfriend. While the crime itself doesn't seem unusual, it was the woman's mugshot that was bizarre. The Cape Garwadoo Police Department released the Brittany Wilson's mugshot showing the suspect grinning ear to ear, looking chillingly content after stabbing her boyfriend with a sword. Maybe y'all wondering what was going through Brittany Wilson's head at the moment. And on here, he talk about saying she arrested for Christmas Eve. The situation was bizarre from the start.
That
It's her
bitch is
mugshot
bizarre.
right here.
She's nuts.
Police
Heard
went
something
to
about cheating. Did he die?
Yeah, she killed him.
Damn.
Police went to Wilson's residence late Friday, December 24th, after receiving an alarming call. According to the local news site, the caller reported she had killed her boyfriend with a sword. And how much you want to bet it was his sword?
Yo, I hope that's some bullshit. That's some fucked up way to go, bro. I hope that's not his shit, yo.
I bet it was. Wait a minute, is this it? Let me see.
If it's his house, it probably was.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Then, as stated, the Cape Garberdew Police Department's news release: cop found Wilson outside her house. Oh, it's her house with blood on her clothes. So it was her house. The statement reads: officers detained Wilson and additional officers entered the home to check upon the safety of any additional residents, but those officers instead found Wilson's 34-year-old boyfriend, Harrison Stephen Foster, dead in the residence with what looks to be fresh stab wounds, repeatedly 3. Wilson was arrested and brought to Cape Garberdew jail that same night where the notorious mugshot was taken. Her surprising mugshot has drawn a lot of attention to the case. Wilson's mugshot might be one of the most mystifying elements of the story. Despite all that happened, reportedly agreeing that she had killed her boyfriend, her mugshot features a wide smile without a trace of negative emotion on her face. In response to the police department, Facebook users were thoroughly confused. One user commented, "She looks happier than most people I know, like generally happy." Many others agreed and chimed in with their own speculations. Why does Wilson look so happy in a mugshot to allegedly murder her boyfriend? With all the speculations about her smile, drugs, or malice account for many guesses through the trustworthiness of the average social media user should always be questioned on a serious case like this. Wilson admitted that she and her boyfriend have been taking methamphetamines all day. So they've been taking methamphetamines all day, popping pills. According to the news, Wilson told officers that her boyfriend had several entities live. Oh, listen to this, y'all.
What?
Her boyfriend has several entities living in his body for months. Also claiming that he had been harvesting people's body parts. According to Wilson, by killing him with the sword, she believed that now she set him free for those entities. It is unclear if maybe a genuine, possibly drug-induced belief that she has saved him is what makes her mugshot so goddamn happy, or if there's another reason behind it. Even through her thoughts specifically remain a mystery to us psychologically. There are many multitudes of reasons that drive people to smile in their mugshots. Some common reasons people smile in their mugshot include disbelief, pride, or worry over public appearances. Wilson is currently being held on a $2 million cash bond. She has been charged with both first-degree murder and armed criminal actions by Judge Frank E. Miller of the Cape Garberdew County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. On Monday, December 27th, Wilson was arraigned at 2 p.m. Perhaps this will offer some psychological insight for all the confused people following her case when she enters her plea. So she felt she was saving him from the entities in his body. Ain't that a bitch?
She probably high. Maybe that's why she's smelling like that. She probably still on that shit.
Bro. That's crazy. So I guess we would at the end up seeing if she got some type of psychological, some type of history. But she got her own apartment. What's the likelihood of her having that type of history?
She might be demonically possessed. I know it sounds crazy, but
she fucking playing.
Bitches be having demons.
This nigga was popping pills. I wonder what he was popping.
BMT demons.
They said methamphetamines.
That do that?
Narcos.
That's a hallucination. Man, I don't know about that. I don't know about them pills, bro. I don't know. Well, that's crazy, bro.
I don't do those either, man. I want to give a
so
shout out.
So she can get out one on two. Go ahead.
No, I want to give a shout out to Fuse Domain for the $10 cash app. Appreciate you, my brother. That's some crazy ass weirdo shit. I tell you that. She stabbed her with a sword 3 times, man.
And then went outside and waited for the police.
I think she the one who called the police.
So the question is this gonna make news? Is this gonna fly around the manosphere? Is this gonna be popular? Is that
only when the
what's her
man
name?
when the
Cynthia
man
G
do it.
gonna bring this up? Oh yeah, only when the man do it.
When the man do it, that's when they talk about it.
Cynthia G looks like a man. She like a whole nigga. She got a long ass chin.
She crazy as a motherfucker.
Oh, I didn't know if you talking about her or Cynthia G. I'll assume it's both.
It applies. I know that thing crazy. I don't know what's wrong with that shorty. She
That bitch is nuts. That bitch said if she has a son, she's gonna abort it just because it's a boy. What the fuck did Robert Perkins do to her? Like, she really hate niggas, bro. I was like,
upgrade.
damn.
All you gotta do is make a black female hate you is upgrade.
But how did he upgrade? He got like 5 kids.
Who knows? Upgrade in her mind.
Like, I'm not gonna hold you. After she had a kid, I felt like she should have shut her page down.
She lucky somebody.
Who y'all talking about?
Because
you talking about
Cynthia G, because you do all this talking about black men knocking up women out of wedlock. You sat there and put yourself in the same position that you be talking shit about. So since you're in that same boat, you should. I thought she was gonna shut her page. I'm like, this bitch still talking shit after she became a baby mama.
Again, that just shows these baby mamas don't have to have no accountability because they know somebody's still gonna ride for them. And so that don't mean shit. They don't have to have no type.
And then if you ask her, why did you choose him? He already had multiple kids by multiple different women. Why did you pick him? Because you picked him. You could have been on birth control. You could have took the day after pill. You
but she definitely wasn't gonna stop. They said Derrick Jackson is back and better than ever. That little world. That little world.
Sucker.
When Derrick Jackson takes a real man to date a single mother, I said this nigga's losing it.
You got these dumb black women that fall for that rhetoric. They still ain't learned yet. So that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, he was
that's why
but he
he
appeals to baby mamas. His rhetoric appeals to baby mamas.
He do it for a check. I understand. I just can't do it. He do it for a dollar.
6 reasons to date a single mother.
That's the best hustle in the world, bro.
It is,
that's the best hustle in the world, bro. Can't knock that nigga out, bro. He played them like a fool, bro. That nigga, he the scam of the century.
Mad people did not know he was married. I did not know he was married.
Why would he? Because he wanted to give him that he wanted to keep that look that like he's single. You know what I'm saying? So it gives them women. I don't find him attractive. Look, if they see him not single, then they got some false ass hopes that they'll have a chance to be with him or have a guy like him. That's why. Why you think back to the day when R&B singers who was married came out, they never told that they was married because they had that appeal and they had the women to have some false hopes that they have an opportunity to get with him. And to come to find out they was married from that point, the label stopped it. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, same thing.
As you was thinking that, I was thinking as you were saying that, I was thinking about Usher. Second he came out marrying that old chick, he dropped off since Confessions, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So
he like older women though. I should love him an old hoe.
Clown. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, man. Jap on. I'm gonna check.
I know, I've seen it.
Yeah, I just wanted to just talk some shit. I ain't had nothing planned today, man. I'll just come talk some shit. And like
appreciate you tapping in, bro.
Yeah, 2022. Be called in.
Appreciate you, live original. Great build.
What's your name?
Oh, always gonna do that shit.
Noble Miguel.
Nah. Huh?
That's
Noble Miguel.
I like your purple background. It's giving purple rain.
I like purple. It's royal. Appreciate you.
Period.
Y'all be smooth.
All right.
Appreciate you, Kevin. Peace.
All right, y'all, man. It was good talking to y'all. I'm gonna go watch Jack for a minute, man. I was just coming to talk some shit. But like I said, man, y'all be careful. Whoever y'all got y'all content, y'all post on YouTube. Y'all got y'all own YouTube content. Y'all watch out who y'all put in your platform because the motherfuckers coming on here putting porn and shit on and they try to set you for failure because you speaking the truth, man. So yeah, y'all definitely be safe out here, man. I'm gonna go watch Jab right quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation, it's over. Fuck child support. Peace.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rocked them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing damn well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another bid instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Truth is what it is.